Hey, yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back. That's recoupment. Always have their two hands out. Like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Kansas City. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Sunday. Easy.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, and the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Play action. Hurts. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. A gain of 48.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
McDuffie on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Fourth down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is 2nd and 9.
15.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Now stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ripley. Here goes 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
They run over center with Robinson. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Clearly the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he can catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force 4th down.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He's to the 45. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
Makes the score Colts 7, Chiefs 0. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 27. 43.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Chiefs. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, And the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Hill brought in motion. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll run middle, and he's got his man complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for the Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
At the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Watch out.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
And here's Bijan. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. JT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Back, please. Set.
Here's Lance. The throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Noah Gray. kicker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be forced out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 73.
Hill brought in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Indianapolis.
Now Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Grace.
On the give, this is Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Raider now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Doolin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. On play action, here's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Sanchez, the kickoff for
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Indianapolis.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Rolling right, and he'll give himself up here. So that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hill brought in motion. On second down, Hurts. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He slams it in there, and he is in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good, and the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
5, 6, yellow, 22, set.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will score! Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Makes the score Colts 42, Chiefs 28.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Rader now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
The
Indianapolis.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
49. Chiefs 35.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Great.
On first down, it's Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
73.
Hill brought in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now, Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's
Second and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All right, go, Lou. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw again. Moving to his right. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Color. Right. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Fall down these two. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
52. Chiefs 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A fake to give. Now it's Hurts. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. On play action, here's Hurts. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The Trader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Colts 59, Chiefs 42. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw. Mahomes. Out wide. That's Robinson. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Attack!
A first down throw for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Makes it second and
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
One last shot now for Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. This is caught at 2. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.